As we all know, the solution to repair the smart key system when there is no ECMID code. There are many ways and depends on the specific situation of each customer as well as their personality, awareness, qualifications, and finances. If your customer is a careful person and has financial conditions, you can also advise them to buy a new ECM immediately because it is not worth much money to them. This is also the design intent and wishes of the manufacturer. If the customer does not replace the new ECM due to lack of financial conditions but wants to reuse the old ECM, there are many different ways to find the ECMID identification code of the ECM. If the customer does not replace the new ECM due to lack of financial conditions but wants to reuse the old ECM, there are many different ways to find the ECMID identification code of the ECM. You can get that ECMID information is the same as the original key ID code on the motorbike owner's plastic card. You can contact the manufacturer to be provided with a valid original ID number. It will be ECMID. You can also read the ECMID from the SCU that is synchronizing with this ECM. You can also accept the risk of damage to the ECM to punch, break on the ECM's hard glue to read the ECMID. Yes, you can also keep it safe, original for ECM, safe to operate on the road for motorbike users, no need to punch, use hard glue, and still find ECMID code inside ECM with ECMID Finder Toolkit of DTD Auto Vietnam that we introduced to you here. Well, is there much need to read or find ECMID from ECM frequently? The answer is not much. This is not a frequent need, such as adding keys, losing all keys. Reading ECMID from SCU is much more convenient and simple, so most of them use this reading method. Users always want to choose the most convenient way for themselves and for the situation and conditions they have in the simplest and safest way. Each way to find ECMID has its advantages and disadvantages, depending on the specific situation that the user agrees with the customer to choose. Sometimes the customer has good financial conditions. They need to have original ECM and safety operating a motorbike on the road. So, they want to buy a new ECM immediately, thus increasing more economic income, safer, better, less warranty, better for both technician and customers, stimulating consumption demand the goods for economic. DTD Auto introduces the product ECMID Finder, a solution to find ECMID by random probability method directly from ECM for vehicles without needing to drill hard glue of ECM to ensure safe operation on the road for both vehicles and customers. The kit includes a separate set of electronics and cables designed to work with two independent power supplies. It can work independently, separately, continuously 24/24 hours, and days and is compatible with application software, on the computer, Windows operating system, to install information, control, read information, and display results. This set of ECMID Finder Toolkit can simultaneously search for ECMIDs from 1 to 3 different ECMs, and at the same time, fully automatically store and handle the unfortunate situation of unexpected supply power loss. The toolkit uses a smart algorithm to find the ECMID after a certain amount of time. When found results, the toolkit will automatically notify with sound, beep, and LED light flash for you to connect peripheral devices such as application software on your computer to read the results of ECMIDs has found in the toolkit. ECMID will be displayed on the product's application software on the computer. Here, DTD Auto technicians will introduce a process to find ECMID from the beginning to the time the results are read on the computer screen. Invite you to join us. First we will start the ECMID Finder application on the computer, then follow the instructions on the computer screen step by step. First, please select a manufacturer. Next, select the function, Find ECM ID from ECM. Next, choose the amount of ECM to perform. Continue. Select ECM type and part code. Before Find ECM ID, please prepare all equipment, cable, adapters as above instruction. Require. Connect ECM cable to ECM as above instruction. Click to Connection Guide to view connection diagram between ECM ID Finder and ECM. Connect ECM ID Finder to computer and ECM as above instruction. Supply power for ECM ID Finder Toolkit. Use power converter 220 volt AC to 12 volt DC. For faster finding, you can enter part of ECM ID numbers if you are sure memory. If you can't remember, you can bypass this request. Please read carefully important notice and notes when using this toolkit. ECM ID Finder Toolkit is working. You can unplug ECM ID Finder Toolkit out of computer. While the device is working, I will introduce some more useful features. When the device is looking for ECM ID, we temporarily forget it and do other work. The device operates continuously 24/24 hours, independently like the Bitcoin search machine mindset. When have found a result, it will automatically notify you with the sound, beep, and LED light flash, to let you know the result as well as other status messages, such as not working or connection fault. You can see the detailed instructions on the back of the electronic box. In the unfortunate situation of unexpected supply power loss is no problem. The device has an intelligent algorithm design, automatically stores data, and will automatically resume when reconnecting the power supply without starting from the beginning and not find it again from the begin position. The tool can find the ECM ID from 1 to 3 different ECMs at the same time. We can temporarily forget it now, leave it here, and we will go to other work, and when the results are available the device will notify. Yes, the toolkit has already reported the results, friends. Now the ECM ID has been found and stored and in the memory of the ECM ID Finder toolkit. Now the next job is we will connect the toolkit with the application software on the computer to read out the results. Read ECM ID from ECM ID Finder and check operation. Require. Connect ECM ID Finder to computer as above instruction. Yes, so ECM ID has been found and ECM ID is 1168921884. Now we can use it to synchronize and start the engine with this ECM ID. This is the SCU synchronized with the ECM according to the found code. Now, let's plug all in the motorbike to check. Okay, the engine is starting now. We are successful. Thinking about using this solution is like changing the gas in the family. You shouldn't and can't wait to get it right away. But you should to immediately replace the customer with another ECM ID that already has an ID for temporary use. The find this ECM ID is later and maybe install for other guests. However, this work is not much and is not a priority solution, not a problem often needed because reading ECM ID from SCU is much more convenient, so you need to clearly define your purpose and needs to use this device accessory. The chances of finding ECM ID depends on many factors and have different total times by random probability, so maybe 15 minutes, can also be few days or few months or a whole year, but found ECM ID is a sure way to find out. The difference is that it can be fast or slow only. The device also supports the ability to find in many different interruptions, not necessarily running continuously. Products are also updated automatically according to the monthly, yearly development like other. If you are interested in the information channel and find this video useful, please like and subscribe to this DTD Auto Technical channel to follow the next videos. Thank you.